This is lesson 3 about responding to partner's 1 no trump or 2 no trump opening bid. This lesson will be different from last week in that we will include discussion of the Stayman convention. Here's the bidding chart we used in lessons 1 and 2. It concentrated on the pink 1 and 2 no trump opening bids and getting to the purple 3 no trump game and 6 no trump and 7 no trump slams. Adding Stayman now opens up the 4 heart and 4 spade games, as well as the 6 heart and 6 spade small slams and the 7 heart and 7 spade grand slams. Notice these colored squares. These are the highly desirable contracts in bridge that we are always looking to get to. Almost all of our bidding techniques are done to point us to these colored contracts. This slide is just a review of what we learned last week. A 1 no trump opening bid promises 15 to 17 high card points. A 2 no trump opening bid promises 20 to 21 high card points. Game contracts 3 no trump, 4 hearts, and 4 spades require roughly 25 combined high card points between the two hands. Small slams at the 6th level require about 33 combined high card points. There are 4 responder point ranges that we need to know. The first point range, called the part score range, is for hands that have 0 to 7 high card points. No contract can be made at game if you only have 0 to 7 high card points and partner has 15 to 17. So anytime we have a hand like this, we pass and partner plays 1 no trump. Notice the 8 to 9 point hands. These are called invite. We are inviting partner to go the 3 no trump game, and the way we do it is by bidding 2 no trump. That's for 8 to 9 point hands. The opener will evaluate her hand. If she's on 15, the bottom of her point range, she will pass. If she's on 17, the top of her point range, she accepts the offer and bids 3 no trump. If she's on 16 in the middle, she has to make a choice. If she has 10 to 15 points, that's enough to go to game all by herself. We call those game-going hands, and she simply bids 3 no trump. With 16 or more points, there are several bids that we can make, but all of them are headed toward the 6 no trump and 7 no trump slams. This slide is just a reminder that after partner opens 1 no trump or 2 no trump, the responder is always the captain of the ship and has to take charge and get us to the final contract. We know opener's point range is 15 to 7, but she doesn't know anything about our point range. This slide is also a review from last week. It's called the Responders 1 no trump bidding ladder. It lists all the bids that responder can make from 0 points up through 22 based upon her point ranges. We already reviewed the first 4 on our last slide, so now let's review the slam point ranges, which are colored in blue. With a 16 to 17 point hand, responder is inviting opener to 6 no trump, and the way she does that is to bid 4 no trump. Opener will use the same guidance as she does after partner invites game with 2 no trump. On bottom with 15, we pass and play 4 no trump. On top with 17, we accept the invite by bidding 6 no trump. On a 16 hand, the middle, as before, we have to make a choice. When we have an 18 to 19 point hand, We are strong enough by ourselves to bid 6 no trump. We just bid it straight away and don't worry about anything. With 20 to 21 point hands, we are strong enough to invite partner to go to 7 no trump. We do that by bidding 5 no trump. Yes, please note a 5 no trump bid is a stronger hand than a 6 no trump bid. On bottom, with 15, opener will bid 6 no trump. It's forcing to 6 no trump. She can't pass. On top, with 17, opener always bids 7 no trump. In the middle, again, opener has to choose. There are some tips opener can use when she's in that middle 16-point range to help her make the go, no-go choice. We will get to those points later. These last slides were review from last week. We are now ready to get to the meat of this lesson, the Stayman convention. It is used to locate 4-4 major suit fits after partner has opened 1 no trump or 2 no trump. Why do we need this convention at all? Decades of bridge has shown it is not easy to find a 4-4 major suit fit if we start by bidding 2 hearts or 2 spades. So about 80 years ago, Samuel Stayman decided to try something new. It caught on, was massively successful, and now everyone uses it. Here's how it works. After partner opens 1 no trump, a response of 2 clubs does 3 different things. 1, it says I, as a responder, have 8 or more high card points. In other words, I'm invitational to game. And 2, I have 1 or both 4-card majors. And 3, it asks partner, do you also have a 4-card major? So Stayman is both a telling and an asking bid. If opener has 1 4-card major, spades or hearts, she bids that, 2 hearts or 2 spades. If she has both 4-card majors, hearts and spades, she always starts with 2 hearts. Trust me, this works. If she has no 4-card major, she bids 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds does not promise long diamonds. It simply says I have no 4-card major. So after responder's 2 club Stayman bid, opener has only 3 bidding alternatives. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 spades. No other choices allowed. Please do not improvise. So now let's demonstrate Stayman in action. I open 1 no trump, and you, the responder, bid 2 clubs, which promises 8 or more high card points and 1 or more 4-card major. But you are also asking, do I have a 4-card major? Sadly, I don't. So here I bid 2 diamonds. Now you get to make your second bid, where you tell me more about your hand, such as how strong you are. If you bid 2 no trump, you're telling me I have the 8 to 9 high card point hand, and I am inviting you to 3 no trump. If I'm on the bottom with 15, I'll pass. Otherwise, 16, make a choice. 17, go to game. You might not have that 8 to 9 point hand. You might be 15 to 17 game going yourself. Here you will bid 3 no trump, which is in red. You might still be stronger, 16 to 17, and want to invite me to 6 no trump slam. We'll do that with 4 no trump, just like we did before. Or heaven forbid you have the monster 18-point hand, enough for 6 no trump. You're the captain of the ship. Take us where we need to go. Bid the 6 hearts yourself. Not shown on this slide. If you have 20 to 21, bid 5 no trump and invite me to go to 7 no trump, or with 22 or more, just bid 7 no trump yourself. Let's look at another demo hand. I open 1 no trump. You have 8 high card points and a 4 card major, so you bid 2 clubs. This time I have 4 hearts, so I bid 2 hearts. If you have an 8 to 9 point hand with hearts, you're going to invite me to game, but the way you do that is by bidding 3 hearts. If I'm on top with 17, I'll accept, and we will play 4 hearts. Now let's look at the 2 bids that are in gray. Again, 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, the same as before, but this time you have that 10 to 15 point hand, which is game going, and you also have hearts. So knowing that we have the 4-4 heart fit, you're just going to bid game yourself, 4 hearts. Now let's look at the in green. With 16 to 17, you'll invite me to slam with a 5 heart bid and let me accept or deny the contract based upon where I am in my 15 to 17 point range. Okay, one last demo hand. Same start as before. Me 1 no trump, you 2 clubs, me 2 hearts, you 2 no trump. 2 no trump after that Stayman 2 club bid now has a different meaning. It says I have the other major, which in this case is spades. Here's spades, and since it's 2 spades, it also says I have 8 to 9 high card points and am inviting you to a game in spades. On the bottom, with 15, I will pass, and we will play 2 no trump because I don't have spades. A 3 no trump bid here shows a maximum hand and 4 hearts, but less than 4 spades, so we will play 3 no trump instead. We did not find our 4-4 fit. If I bid 4 spades, it also means I have a maximum hand and I have both majors, 4 hearts and 4 spades. And knowing you have spades, my game is going to be 4 spades. Remember, my 2 heart bid can be both majors. When you bid no trump, I know you have the other major. So now let's talk about 0 to 7 point hands. These are called worthless hands, and they are a real danger for a 1 no trump opener. We usually pass all hands that are 0 to 7. That means opener has to play 1 no trump, usually with a terrible result. Let's look at an example here. On bottom, a 16 high card point 1 no trump opener with all 4 aces. Now look on top, a truly worthless 0 point hand. Let's count up our winners in 1 no trump. Declare's going to make 4 tricks with those 4 aces and no more. She's going to be down 3 in a 1 no trump contract, which is a negative 150 score. That's terrible. Now let's give opener an escape mechanism when you have that worthless 0 to 7 point hand. Same exact hands as before, but with shortness in clubs, such as a singleton or a void. Don't pass this hand, bid 2 clubs Stayman. Opener will say 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, or 2 spades, just like normal Stayman, but instead of you rebidding again, you will pass. Here, the bidding will go 1 no trump, 2 clubs, and I will say 2 spades, and look at how much our situation has improved. We have an 8 card spade fit. We have the heart ace, diamond ace, club ace, and I can rough that club 8-7 with my spades in dummy. This looks to me like 7 or 8 winners, much better than 4 if you had passed. It's called garbage Stayman, and it only applies with worthless hands of 0 to 7 and club shortness, which is a singleton or a void. Now let's see how good garbage Stayman can actually get. Here again you have a 7 high card point hand, not 0 like before, but one that you would still normally pass if partner opened one no trump. I have the same hand I had before, 4 aces and nothing else. We still end up in our 2 spade contract, but now let's look at our results. Spades, ace king, 2 winners. The third spade will be a loser, but the last spade will be a winner if the opponent's spade split 3-2. That's how we get the third spade winner. Heart ace is a winner. Heart queen might be a winner with a successful finesse. Same for the diamond ace and the diamond queen finesse. The club ace is still good and the 2 roughs are still good. This is looking like as many as a 10-trick hand instead of 4 if you passed. Folks, garbage Stayman is important. Take the time to learn it and use it. Your partner will love you for it. Your opponents will hate you for it, or they might ask you to teach it to them. Okay, time for some practice bidding with real hands. You, as responder, have the hands shown. I, your partner, open one no trump. Hint, on all 3 of these hands, you're strong enough to bid 2 clubs. So you do. So let's look at the first hand. I rebid 2 diamonds in the lower left corner. What does that 2 diamond bid mean, and what is your second bid going to be? Answer. Two diamonds says I have no 4-card major, but you have a 13-point hand. That's game going. So for us, that game is going to be 3 no trump. Now let's look at the second hand. I rebid 2 hearts, showing a 4-card heart suit. Your bid. Again, 13 points, which is game going, and we have a heart fit. So bid 4 hearts. Third hand, I bid 2 spades. Your turn. Again, 13 points, game going. This time a spade fits, so you will bid 4 spades, and that's what we will play. One more example hand. Responder has the hand shown, different than the one before. I open one no trump. On the first hand, I rebid 2 diamonds. Your bid, 13 high card game points, but a game going hand. No major suit fit. We'll bid 3 no trump and play that. Second hand, I bid 2 hearts, showing hearts. Your bid, you're still game going, and you have hearts, so we will play 4 hearts. Third hand, I bid 2 spades. What's your bid? Be careful here, you only have 3 spades, so we don't have a 4-4 fit. But you're still game going with 13 points, so the game is 3 no trump. Your class handout for this lesson I will send you via email. There is a lot more stuff in the handout that was not discussed in class tonight. So yes, you need to read all of the handout at least twice. Pay particular attention to the bidding examples because they are different than the ones we showed here in this PowerPoint. Page 4 has information on 5 important topics that were not discussed in class tonight. Counting losers in suit contracts, roughing losers in dummy, the hold-up play, opening leads information, and pulling trump in suit contracts. All of these topics are important and each would have taken at least an hour to teach in class. Page 5 in your handout is the 4 hands that we will play in class tonight. Each hand will have a video made about it as before. Hand 1, pretty easy to bid, but deceptively tough to play. You're going to want to watch that video. And finally, page 6, the last page in the handout. Yes, you do have homework to do. 10 hand sets to be bid with a partner. You need a partner to do this, so choose one. Practice is important. You will get a lot of homework in these classes. I am also writing a play of the hand primer to help you learn the different techniques necessary to play the bridge hands. Chapter 1 of the primer is includes with this handout. Print it, save it. There will be more chapters coming, as many as 5 or 6 more chapters. Good luck. Get to work. See you next week.